So here's a question. Thank you, Ula Hoop. Do you have a method to get the key of a song? My method is just experimenting, trial and error. To be honest, I would just try to find the bass notes first. What I can do, I can just randomly pick a loop that I have, and let's try to see how I figure out the key. Let's try that. Let me see. Okay, so this is just a loop I've done in the past. I'm gonna listen to it once in full just to make sure I kind of know what's going on. I'm gonna start with the bass notes. So already there, from one note, I was able to figure out kind of more or less one of the notes. I'm gonna go half a step up. Doesn't work. That works, whole step. That seems to work. So right from there, I was able to go up 2 frets to quickly find the key. That's the next bass note. Then we have this note. So if I'm just figuring out the bass line really quickly, I'm able to figure out, which sounds like a Mixolydian. This is Lydian. So it looks like we have major, even 2 major chords there. So from there, I kind of figure out what scales work. I figure out, first of all, is it major? Is it major third or minor third? Minor third doesn't work. Major third. I would just play the triads. Now slowly I'm going to figure out the 4th note. Okay, that seems to sound, this doesn't work. Works. Same thing here. So slowly, one by one, I start adding the notes. Now from here, I might be thinking, the major, what's the relative Ionian scale? Now sometimes putting the capo in different positions will really help you as well. Now I actually have a second layer on this. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to play it. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it sounds okay, sometimes. Step here, I'm going to pause this. The next step for me is to figure out the triads. So if I'm looking at the triad inversions, this is the A, B. This is my next step. So that's kind of my process, and from here I can just kind of go along with the flow, and if I wanted to add it back in, I can get rid of the first layer. I'll do that here. The idea. You can keep going on and on and on, and so forth. So that's kind of my approach as far as figuring out what key it is. I know that probably dragged on a little bit longer than it needed to, but once you start playing in these jams, it's really hard to stop.